Hi, this is going to be a bit of a quickie, and there's nothing wrong with a quickie from time to time. We've tried a little experiment. We pulled in Newster. There's a motorhome parking space there, and we decided to spend 3 days there while Brit was off working. So what we did was we did not use the electricity hookup, and we decided to see how long our battery lasted. Now, it's an 85 amp hour lead acid battery, which was standard in the van. When we bought the van, the dealer asked if we wanted an extra battery or lithium or anything, and we said no, we'll see how it goes, because we thought, well, we don't know anything about this, it's an experiment, let's give it a try. So we kept the standard battery. As I said, it's 85 amp hour, but because it's lead acid, you can only discharge it halfway. So as far as my understanding is concerned, that means 40 to 45 amp hours of power, which is not a lot. I know that, or we know that. So anyway, we pulled in Sunday. Oh, what was the time? Yeah, early afternoon. And round about yesterday, which was Tuesday, mid-morning, it was showing that it was half empty or half full, depending on what sort of person you are. You know the old one about that. So I put the fridge on the night setting. Now, we haven't been using that at all. It's, mental laziness. So I put the fridge on the night setting for about an hour and left it at that. After about an hour, the display was showing full power again. So I put the fridge back on normal, charged my laptop, and I'd say about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours later, it was showing half full again. So I think it had only just about been on the half full and only just about on the full. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute, because it's a very simple display, no details, no nerdy stuff. So we talked about it and we decided, well, we'll put it on the hookup. So we put it on the hookup in the end. So that was a day, 2 days, I'd say, a day and a half to 2 days. We'd only been using the lights, which are all LED, so that can't use very much, the fridge, and charging laptops and phones. So call it a day and a half, 2 days. That's all right, I suppose. I mean, if we've been using an inverter to power hairdryer and an electric kettle and a microwave, God knows, we'd have been down to maybe a few hours, I don't know. So now the thing is, we're talking about one of these power station things, Jackery, Power Oak, that kind of thing, Bluetti. Done a bit of research, seen some good ones, but we reckon we're going to wait till the Dusseldorf show in August, because we might get something on offer there. We can do it all right. We can do it all right for now. We don't need to worry about power. We're not going up into the wilds of the Scottish Highlands or anywhere like that and wild camping for weeks. So we're okay. But the idea of a power station for things like, hairdryer, electric kettle to save on the gas, charging laptops, that kind of thing, that sounds quite good. You can charge it while you're driving, and so you've got enough for a while once you arrive wherever you're going. Probably change the leisure battery for a lithium one, because my understanding is, and I'm no expert, that if you've got a, let's say, 100 amp hour lithium battery, you can use 100 amp hours. You don't have to worry about it going below 50% like you do with lead acid. So that would be a big difference for us. We talked about having an inverter put in. I like the idea because it's neat. It's tucked away somewhere. You turn it on when you need it. And all the sockets in the van are then full power, 220 volt, 230 volt. Instead of being only usable when you're on hookup. I don't know. I just like things to be neat. So maybe it's not worth it, especially if we buy a power station, because they have built-in inverters anyway. So, you know, you can power these things off that. Gave me the idea that we were looking at barbecues. The idea being that if we bought an electric barbecue, then you take the power station out with you, plonk it down next to the barbecue, and you've got an electric barbecue. You don't have to have a separate gas bottle or gas connection fitted to the van. Don't have to lug around Coke and lighters and all that sort of stuff. Kind of easier. Although I'm a bit old-fashioned as far as that's concerned. Barbecue to me, you know, if you don't get smoke in your face and the dead wasp in your food, it's not a barbecue. But there you go. This is our highly advanced electrical system. So you can see now it's fully charged, half charged, empty. Not very detailed, no kind of consumption or anything you can see there. Yeah, by the way, that's water's all filled up, showing a little bit in the grey water tank. Yeah, and 12 volt on and off. So that was coming down to the middle one yesterday. And as I said, an hour of the fridge being on night setting, it was back up to here. So I think it was only just about reaching there and only just about coming back up to there. So it didn't take much to change it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have these fancy things that show in detail what they're using, but I don't really see it's necessary. But it's nice to know. So that's it. Little experiment done. And some useful information, and we'll catch up next time. Bye.